Hi everyone, this is Empress. I know I have a lot to tell everyone, but I mostly would like to keep it at peace because so much things have been going on and that have come into the light that I am so tired of pointing out people's wrongdoings. I'm not going to continue my journey pointing out people's wrongdoings. I know that we're not perfect in our human body, and I know we're not perfect on this earth. But we as humans know what good and bad is, and what's right and what's wrong. I am here because I have been experiencing a lot of changes and a lot of rhythm with God. And God is a very powerful person. He works through me and He works through my thought, my mind, and my body. And a lot of changes have come within me, and my heart is open. I've always loved people, and I know I am a kind person. And I'm not going to stop loving people because of people's conduct. But there's certain types of love that we feel and what we wish and what we want for ourselves. And the only kind of love is through the love of ourselves and the love of the life that we want. But you can't go and claim love. Love is a free heart space that comes within us, where we need to understand ourselves to love other people. Other people need to understand that we could feel love, but love is a form of different ways how we approach it. It's a form of friendship, a form of kindness, a form of reaching out and approaching people that are in need of help or just that something we could say just to make that person feel good. Like, have a nice day. Are you okay? That's the meaning of my love for others. But there comes a time when there's other people in this world that really don't understand what the other person is trying to tell them. Love is built on getting to know people, meeting people, talking to people, helping people, sharing with people our thoughts, our dreams, and what we want for the future. Love is not only for me, it's for everybody. When we lack money, when we lack our living conditions, and there's love, it's beautiful because when you're in poverty, what brings the family together is love. And that's where my situation is. I love my family, and I need to help myself, and I choose myself because God has taught me to love myself. And I love myself for the sake of God. But I don't have an ego problem. I am not conceited. I am not big-headed. I am a person spiritually where God has given me the gift of renewing my life. A life that was taken from me as a child through a parent that is trying to deprive me of my birthright. This person has done a lot of wrong. I don't know exactly how she feels about what she done, but this lineage is not about her. This lineage is about my ancestors, my father's lineage. And in my heart, I feel very proud to be a part of the lineage and what he's given me, my ancestors, and what they have given me to take care of. I work for my ancestors, and I work for the sake of God. And I will not work for the demoniatic of people. I send my prayers to the people who want to see my downfall. But you need to understand that God is so powerful that I will not have a downfall. But because He sees what has happened. He sees what you people have put me through. He sees what you have done to yourself. He's seen what you have done to this lineage. He sees and He's here. We are going through a lot of these emotions because these people had expectations of me to please them. But I am not here, and I was not made to please people who don't find my worthy. God sees my worthy. My ancestors see my worthy. And I see my worthy. One I have worked hard for. And all the feelings that I felt as a child. And what God was preparing me as a child for this certain time. He heals me every day. I still struggle, but He heals me. all the energy, the negative energy that goes through me from the cause of these people is taken away. And I am given the light of my power, and the light of my ancestors. I have researched my ancestors, and their cycle of life is the same thing that I am going through right now. But that cycle will be broken and it will not continue the lineage this way. I am here to bear that I will change all the old timelines. And my new life will be of what I want and what my choosing is. And I choose myself. But I know that there's going to be some workers that I would have to choose, and I will choose wisely. I am here and I've been ready. But I am an empress that just doesn't go with anybody. People think that they know me, but they're not close to me to guide me in the right direction. Things are not informed properly. Things are being hidden. People are trying to redirect my path. People are trying to put an obstacle in front of me. People are trying to gossip about me, talk about me. But to realize none of that matters to me. Because that will never stop in the eyes of people. So I don't look outward, I look within me to understand the concepts and the surroundings of what's going on with other people and what they feel. And a lot of people feel like they're jealous of me. Don't be jealous of me, for I have suffered a lot to get to this point. Where I stand now are in the hands of God, not by people. I will be precautioned in regards to people because how people feel like they have a right to mistreat a person. And to my knowledge, that's their own doing. I don't treat people like these people treat people. I treat people as a humanitarian, and understanding. But there comes to a point where people still don't understand or don't want to understand that there's certain things that are not supposed to be the way they want it to be. Or they don't want to accept the things that are supposed to be and they can't accept it. And I know it's really, really hard. I know that you people have been through all this for many years. But the intention was to hold you to see what you could get out of me. And that's not how it is. We all got to show our gratitude. I give my gratitude to dear God. Where's your gratitude? I am not in the spiral to deal with people's bullshit anymore. I am here to listen to the facts. Update. I'm here to see the facts of what people present me. I am not here to pamper another for marriage. I don't have time for a marriage partner. I only have time right now to be given what I need to be given to work on my lineage. We all have to learn more about our lineage, our background, and the patterns and the old ways. And cut the old ways off and build new rules, build new straight, new foundations that will conquer the rest of the future life. We don't see exactly what's going to happen at this present time. All I know is the time of God. We could forgive, but we can't forget. And we could give love and hatred. But don't you see? There's enough hatred out here in this world. There's too much destruction. There's too much hatred already in this world. It doesn't seem like humankind right now. Because the way this world is turning around and around. People need to realize what's going on besides us. There's more people out in the world that are suffering more than us. There's babies that are not even being loved by their own parents. There's homeless people living in the streets with no blankets, no pillow, no food. Taking food from a trash. There's sirens, ambulance all around the world because so many people are dying in front of us. Over 300,079 people have died only in the Los Angeles County. And don't tell me you don't feel it because I feel it. And I don't got time for everybody's fucking hatred in this fucking world. I don't got time for that. Stop playing victim to all your fucking lies. Your backstabbing ways. There's destruction outside of us, around the world, that people are suffering from this epidemic. And the one that really wants to help people in this world is being kept and withheld in a box while people feel like they could fly with greediness. Any money that is spent or tossed away for joy and fun and drugs and your sexting or whatever you people think is fun. What you think is fun is truly not fun. Because when you think there's fun in your life, there's people in the street struggling to live. I want you to see how greediness could take over people. And whatever money I do get, I will help the people that do deserve it. And if nobody likes it, they could go their merry way. And I'm talking about these family members. None of you have to do it this way. And you can't push your will upon me. And you won't. Whatever God gives me is given to the people who need it, who truly need it. It's not to please your own self. It's to please people who are in need and who have struggled. I could live in a small house with my family, and I will be happy. What you see is a big dream. But you know what a big dream is? Where you see the poverty people who struggle each day of their life. When people think of only greed. Can you imagine what $1 million could do to help other people? I haven't even been able to help my family because of this family withholding everything from me. I don't hold no grudge because I know what God has prepared for me. And I know my mission. And I know what my goals are for 2021. And the reason why I come online is to let you know these are rare moments that one day we'll look back and we will see all our wrongs and all of our rights. and all these emotions we've been through. And when others don't understand others, but God is love. And God loves you, but you got to give your love back to God, not to me. I accept everything you people have done. And I can only tell you from now that it will not be the way you want it. God gave me the permission to renew my life. And I will do the refreshing of my life with my family. I will build my life with my family. I have my own foundation that I have built for several years. I have built my business for several years. I have my children are talented. I have my own life. And the first thing I need to do is help my family. And for 3 years, there's been a lack of anything from these people. I only want to see everyone be stabilized, not only myself. But it can't be exaggerated like it has been. There will be a new world after this epidemic. This world is changing every day we live. And we are changing along with it. And we're not in a time to play games with each other. We're not here to take people down or discourage people. But see, we learned that people discourage themselves. And it's easily to get depressed and not feel well without knowing what the expectations would be. I live day by day. I keep my faith and hoping that these understandings of these people's emotions and their conflicts and their sexual preferences, there's more than that. There's more to this life than what you people talk about. And the only thing that I see that you talk about is about greed. There's much more in life besides this. It feels like the world is dismantled. Everything is very towels and very complicated for a lot of people right now. In a way, we think we don't understand. But in my vision, I understand completely. There's a lot of things that will be happening and occurring that nobody sees. And there's no time for hatred or anger or backstabbing or force your will onto others. There's no time to try to control others or things, person, places, or things. There's only time within our own being to save ourselves. Since I've came on this journey for 3 years, nobody saved me. I had to save myself. But God saved me.